Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the Food Gatherers. Well, in the last main story quest episode, we were sent around the world to hell and back and beyond, and, well, we have to gather more food. So, Fox is still here, I'm still here, and let's switch on over to the game, and let's have There and Back Again, a story by Hannah Baggins, apparently. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cost me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Weisket is a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that he is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Isalif. Alrighty, back to A, back to B, back to C to A to B.
I have to quell the anger of a tree.
Quell the anger of a tree.
So the quests really started to branch out. Ah, come on.
No. You had your fair chlorophyll share of these things, so...
I mean, the other day I was doing leaf quests, and now I'm doing... tree placating. I don't know. What would you call it?
That was awful. That was
Hang on.
awful.
Okay, but... Right. If I have to placate a tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm small, so I'm basically a hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Does this mean I'm entertaining the tree?
It was nice knowing you guys. I'm gonna go offline now. Terrible. Terrible. Well met, Isalif. Landel and Oud none spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Oh, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun him personally. Now that you have but one ingredient left, fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there has been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Fall docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. So this smells like Brayflox's long stop, the next Dungeone. So that would be fun. Do you want to join the Dungeone, Fox?
As what?
As whatever you like. You are already 35. Remember, you are leveling far faster than me. So therefore, you could join Bray as whatever you like.
No, I mean, if I can join as a healer, then sure.
Yeah, why not? Bray Fox, I believe, is 30? 30 or 31? I believe Bray Fox is 30 or 31. I believe it's 30. Not so sure.
I do have the possibility of going there because it gave it to me beforehand.
Yes, obviously, because you did the main quest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's connected to the main quest.
It's connected to the main quest,
class.
yes.
Okay.
What's there, adventurer? Hey, something yapped over your gobby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She will ferry you over to Raincatcher Gully. Der Ferryskipper, ja. Der Ferryskippers, ja. Let's pay 40 guilds, ja. 40 Goldmünzens, what we wanna say as the Germans. Oh yes, so expensive.
Gosh, anyone would think you're a German.
Almost, yeah. Although I have been called British before. So.
Yes, you have. I don't know what went through their mind.
I have been called British before. Auto walking, so exciting. High-end gameplay here at Wineport. Treasures of Tribulations. This unlocks treasure hunting in the game. I would most certainly recommend you do that, because treasure hunts are one of the most fun things to do in the game. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, doesn't matter. Only level 50 is slightly disappointing, but they really went all in when it came to Havensward and beyond. So please do yourself a favor and unlock the treasure hunts, because they're freaking fun. They are fun. So much fun. In fact, they are so much fun that once the fox reaches level 60 or 62 or something like that, and we update the fox's gear a little bit, I will force her into some treasure hunt fun, because she unfortunately decided to level a healer, and I'm gonna abuse the fact that she leveled a healer. So it's gonna be fun.
I mean, you do have other friends that are healers.
Yes. But they need to be here.
You just want to make me suffer.
Yeah. Tongue flaps of Weisket be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby trades, yes. Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Filthy beast chased Gobbyflock from Holmes. Gobbyflock needs godly Uplander to give safely to Longstop with much hand lending. And Brayfox Longstop is now available. And that would be what kind of level? It would be level 32 actually. Interesting. Are you currently doing your 35 quest, Fox?
I am.
Then finish your 35 quest real quickly, because then I would like to invite you into Brayflox.
Okay. Where is she? Where is the woman?
Look at your map.
I know where she is. I was just conversing.
Aha. Conversing.
Yes.
Silence. No background music. Why is there no background
Yes, I
music?
don't have any background either. It's strange.
The eerie silence. Well, it could always be
I can
this.
see it, right?
Could always be this.
Okay. You could always sing the latest hit.
The latest
From A
hit.
to B.
From A to B to C to A to B to A to B. Now, what have you gotten as a reward? Because you either received an ability or a skill. Let's see.
I got a little green thing.
Yes, you should probably read the stuff before you accept it. You received Regan. Very cool. You received Regan, which is a heal over time. It is currently on your number 6. I would probably put it on Circumflex for the moment, if I were you.
Where's my Circumflex? Ah, shoot. Clicked the wrong one.
Yes, you did. That would be your Alt 8 is Circumflex. You still haven't renamed it. But it is Alt 8.
This one here above.
Yes. And as you can see, it is an instant spell. So there is no cast bar, right? There's no cast bar. And it is a heal over time, which means, for example, this is how you would use it. If we're going to a dungeon, which we will do, you will just walk with me and you will give me a Regan. So I get some healing over time. It's not super strong, but it is extra healing while we walk. So that is how you use Regan, basically.
So when we were going from A to B.
Yes.
But when you're in fight, I use my 3.
You can also give me Regan. It is a very strong heal, but it is a heal over time. So it doesn't heal me a lot, it just heals me a long time. So you would do it as a supplement to your heals, basically. As an extra.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, Brayflocks we go.
I was just wondering why I don't have Cure 2.
You have Cure 2. It is on your 4.
Yes, but...
It is on your 4.
Ah. Why have I got Cure and Cure 2?
You please need to understand your skills, Fox. Your Cure 1 is a cheaper, weaker heal, and Cure 2 is a more expensive, stronger heal. You need to understand your bars.
I do understand them. I just didn't remember whether I needed it on my bar or not.
You need to remember it.
I haven't played since we put them on the bar.
Yes, but that means you need to remember the stuff. Now give me a Regan, because we are running. You need to give me a heal, please.
I am.
You are not healing me.
You said Regan.
Yeah.
I gave you a regen.
I was low. If I'm low, you need to actually heal me. Heal our friends quickly. You give a Regan while we walk. If we stand still or if I'm low, I need a cure.
Yeah, that's literally what I was doing. That's
no, that you were doing nothing because I died. Now you can give me a Regan while you are attacking the enemy, so that you can keep attacking further. Basically, the Regan is a supporting skill. Now let's get the key from the Goblin Pathfinder, and then we can open the door for the first boss. Now we got the key. Just give me a Regan while we are walking, basically. A Regan is a supporting heal. It's not your only tool to heal. In this case, you could give me a Regan and start attacking the enemies, for example. You don't need to spam cure on me. That's not the way. Give me a Regan and start attacking. And only heal me when I drop really low, below half, for example. Give me a Regan. Give me a Regan. Oh, you don't have Regan. That's the problem, because you're level 34. That is what
exactly.
happened.
That's what that's literally what I just said.
No.
I said skill not learned yet. It's giving me skill not learned yet. That's what I said. You didn't hear me.
Then keep normal healing.
Mm-hmm.
If I drop lower, you can use a cure too. Remember, you have a chance to get a free cure 2. Because cure 2 is expensive. And you have a chance in getting a free cure 2. You need to be aware about your buff bar, basically. Again, give me a... oh yeah, there is no Regan. But you need to only heal me after I dropped below half, basically. You don't need to permanently heal me. That's not the way, really. In this case, you can ignore the ad. You can kill the boss. There we go. Now we kill the ad. You can already walk to the door. To the left. And sprint.
And I leveled up.
Mm-hmm. This used to be a way different dungeon, I have to say. Way, way, way different. You can start healing.
Oh, your life.
Yup, I died.
You died?
Yes.
I was healing you though.
Z and X, please. Res me.
I just did.
No, you did not. You are hard casting. You insta-casted a heal. You didn't insta-cast
But I
the
did
res.
I did Alt Z, Alt X.
Yes, but your instant res did not hit me.
I don't know why. Do I have to
Take the teleport?
shortcuts?
Yes, always. In case I drop low, use Cure 2. This is your stronger heal.
I did. I pressed Cure 2
Sprint,
this time.
please.
When I saw you
Sprint,
going
please.
down so low, I used Cure 2 immediately that when I saw you go down so low.
Doesn't matter, you need to learn, so... Heal.
I'm healing!
Yeah, you're healing yourself. You healed yourself.
Oh my...
Heal me.
I am.
You didn't have me in your target. That was the problem.
I did, yes, this time I didn't have you in my target, I know. I find it funny when people say sorry and when it's my fault.
Well... There we go. Let's wait for our Viper to come. He's on his way. Dashing new pants. Terrible. Viper's here. Let's go. My crit is up soon. There we go. Now remember, you have your number 5, your Medica, in case you need an AoE heal. If 3 targets or more are damaged, AoE heal. It is much smarter to AoE heal if you have multiple damaged targets.
Oh shit.
Alrighty. There we go. Door is open. Grab the tank chest. 2 items for me, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I am! I
That
used
was
the
a
Q2 as well.
Little uncomfortable.
How am I... Shit. I mean, I can't do miracles. I did exactly what I had to do that time.
Well, people bash me for running away with enemies, but it does reduce the incoming damage. If I just stand still, I receive more damage. So if I run around, I receive less damage. That's just how it is. Flashbang 27. Now that's a tank buster. I will be receiving more damage from this shot. But it's totally fine. There is a poison on me. You can use V on me to remove the poison. You see that there is a line above it? You can... Everything that has a line above it, you can remove with a V. With an Asuna. Now that was too late. And only once, please. Not a spam. No, it ran out. It was too late.
But as soon as you said press V, I pressed V. Then I pressed it again because I didn't think it had worked.
It ran out. Don't worry, it's training. Now it should happen again. Look at my life. There should be a poison now. Now Asuna it away. There you go.
Oh, that's on my mouse.
No, it's not on your mouse. You are poisoned yourself, so Asuna yourself. Press V.
Remember, this is the highest dungeon that I've done so far as a healer.
I know, but in my opinion, trial by fire, it's best learned the worst it can possibly be. So... If I give you the worst possible experience, it will only get better from there, basically. Dip, on the Brayflock stuff.
Ooh, that's a good... I can't need it.
Dashing. What? You have better stuff.
The Grimoire.
You have better stuff than that. Remember,
of course, because it gives me what I have as a healer, not as a summoner.
Remember, when you level a summoner, you technically level scholar, so you could heal as a scholar as well. if you ever wish to do that. Alrighty, let's talk with Brave Floxy. Didn't read the text box, so let me quickly skip the cutscene. No. That would skip the entire thing. Filthy Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has godly head for fighty think. Braveflox happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. That was a emote. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat, special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete with gobby gouda. Braveflox every say. Gobby gouda. You. I don't know. Not the biggest cheese fan. Not the biggest cheese fan. Cheese is overrated, guys. Really is. Are we in a sanctuary? We are. Let's update the gear set. I get it, you solved Braveflox's little problem. By the gods, that unholy stench, this is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. Why do people associate a strong smell with a strong flavor? If it has a strong smell, that means a shit. How it's made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. Don't eat it! I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Don't eat it. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Isolive, thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lamani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani my regards. Yeah, this is definitely testing my patience. Ew.
What another commendation, despite killing you. Maybe they gave it to me for killing you.
Okay. I did not get a commendation, I think. No, I did not. So, but you have 20, I have 10. Oh well. Sweat and grime and blood. Aye, you reek of blood, adventurer. Unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells loam and perfume. Cost of the soul. And there also is the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigeruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dirsweitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast. Hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways, but you have no interest in my affairs. I only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. Alrighty. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had the passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the saving I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say that what you will about the nature of that work, but none can deny that it pays well. But you must grow impatient, and Weiscat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for his occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Burgland, who owns and operates the largest winery in Wilbrand. Some I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must need beg his assistance. That is leaf mate. We don't need this. That is treasure hunts. Let's go in here. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man's responsible. He should be made to drink every drop his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That Nefertite Vintner bid you to speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. But I would sooner serve you gobble urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Oh well. That is that man has a way with words, I guess. I take it he said no. Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I would have guaranteed this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly over the recent years. The only breed cultivated in these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbreed several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. Fun fact, in Final Fantasy games, a Bacchus or a Bacchus wine is commonly used to induce rage into someone. This includes the most aromatic, most complex, and most flavorful of all wines. Yea, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, and for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bergland on his part to part with his wines, I can't read today. Our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending to the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Reading is hard. And the fox is cosplaying a wolf. However, has not colored the hands and the legs. Oh, it's a wolf, not a fox.
No, the boots. No, the boots were. Yes, I know, but let's just pretend it's a fox.
It's a wolf.
And the boots I coloured black on purpose.
Okay.
And the gloves I left black on purpose.
Okay. Bacchus wine? Nah, don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. Well, that's why we keep backups of wines, I know, but we keep backups. 3-2-1 backup. 3 copies, 2 different mediums, 1 out of the house. What do I have? Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years late. Alright. Whee! Let's jump down and go back and do more A to B to C to A to B to A to B. Not the most exciting episode, I know. No luck, huh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine should have been perfect for the occasion. But though I must confess, my certitude could be due to in part of my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Omogoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Baku's wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction of life. It breaks my heart to think that the wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. I must say, all this talk of Baku's wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet. Though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depth of my despair, I stumbled across Wilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I nearly found one not too far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Baku's wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am still pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation. I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully Docks. Perhaps Ritzkild can tell you where to find him. So let's go to Ritzkild.
I got 10,000.
Yes, and I showed it on stream.
Yes. And now let me do it again.
No, you're gonna get 18 now. Or 32, because that's the lowest. 36. Whew. Ritzkild. Dressed? Ah, you mean the hermit, aye. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scar like that, best leave well enough alone, I say. If you have a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Okay, from A to B to C to B to A to B to A to B to A to B.
Oh.
So you got another 306 and 54. Oh well. Oh, let's go down. Long walks, long walks in this game. But I guess it's fine. You're not really supposed to just solely focus on the MSQ. You're supposed to do dailies, do a little bit of crafting, do a little bit of gathering. Just focusing on the MSQ can be quite dry sometimes, I have to say.
Oh no.
Oh, the fox is doing jumping things, but we have main story quests to talk about, so... What do you want? What, wine? I didn't ask you for this. Who sent you? I can't sleep. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I'm not... I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Fox, you have to leave. Oh, there's Deathclaw. Great. I do have to get past Hell's Claw. That's not great. Okay. So, made it past Hell's Claw, at least. Nobody killing Hell's Claw? Well, okay. There we go, that is 2 of them.
Oops.
There's one more Midge Swarm. Since we're doing the killing, we can look at the fox and see how her jumping skills are. because you guys can still see where I am. Let's look at the jumping skills of the fox altogether. And I reckon they're not desirable. Disable the jog. Disable the jog. The jog makes it worse. The jog makes it worse. Jump backwards. Jump back. I told you to jump backwards. You know I can't jump backwards. It's super easy. You turn around, you press S and you jump. What's so difficult about back jumps? Fox. What's so difficult about them? I'm just not able to do them. Then, because have you actually tried them?
Yes, I will practice, like I said.
You go there to the stairs and we'll do a back jump. Not like that. At the stairs. Sometimes you amaze me. Now, turn around 180. And now press S and jump. That's a back jump. That's how you do the stairs really easily. Turn around. Well, you got bombed. I did not talk to him, so let's do this. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did in your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, gamut. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. But I don't want to die in the blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Let the man go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift from me back to him? Earlier today at the Red Mantis Falls, I collect the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored in a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, you see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please, take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day I do the same. And you made it to the center. Well done. You made it to the center.
And I didn't jump backwards.
Fine. Just jumping backwards is really easy.
I don't like jumping backwards. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
So you like it to do it from the front, not from the back? Yeah.
Depends. It depends. If there's bombs following me.
Yes. Because I'd like to play music, but drop the bombshell! Powerman 5000, good song. Back to exciting gameplay, collecting palm wine. Exciting gameplay here.
I'm floating.
Man, you had a real glow up there, I have to say. Because, you know, the platform glows. You have a real glow up. So, yeah. Well. I was once called out for looking at my character. I'm like, I like looking at my character, so...
Yep. But you were looking in a different way.
No. Just normal camera panning around. It has been some time, Isolith. What news do you have of Drest? Ah yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to left our scars define us. You're not a man, you're a dwarf. I worry that he has not been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it's past time I pay him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Izalith. But the gods, Izalith, listen! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus wine grape. You do know what this means. Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Oh my god, we have to walk back to Drest. Oh my god, terrible. We have to walk back to Drest, guys. I will leave you in the hands of the fox for a moment, because I have to refill my drink.
Yes, please, guys, stay dehydrated.
Yes. And if you want to learn how to do these kinds of drinks, visit us on twitch.tv/Hanantasy and liveplay HCTV if the YouTube stream works. Yeah, we can tell you all about how to make your own drinks, and without any sugar, without any preservatives, and with only good flavors. Like, this stuff's really good, guys. Can she do it? No, she missed. I saw that. We all saw that. And she missed again. Oh no. Can she hit it? No, that is another miss. Terrible. And time's up. Oh well. We are soon at Drest, guys, so camera back to me. We have another person doing the main quests right here. Oh, hello again. What is it? This is just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. I didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobo tracks though. Maybe these leaves come from the vines growing on the backs of such a beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gobos are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Oh well. How does Drest actually look? Okay. It looks like a Japanese boy band member. That is probably forgotten about 3 years into his boy band career, because he... I don't know, he had some random interaction with a fan that the publishing company didn't like, and then he was let go. Something like that. So we have
that was very specific.
Yeah, I mean, you hear these stories all the time, so... not that rare. I mean, isn't like the Asian pop boy band, I don't know how you want to say it, talent agencies, that's probably what they're called, notoriously strict with their quote-unquote talents, and if they do anything out of the ordinary, they get axed immediately. Isn't that like something? Especially in Korea, I know if you dance outside of what they want you to do, your career is basically over. Being a K-pop idol, being a Korean idol is a terrifyingly unhealthy business. There are many reports and documentaries on YouTube if you want to go down a rabbit hole. Situation's bad. Really bad. Not allowed to eat, have to have a certain weight, being not even allowed to have a private life and stuff, so it's just dark stuff sometimes. What did Drest have to say, Izalith? Tell me everything. Ah, I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Brackus grape vine cutting. Come now. Enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk about your discovery, and I refuse to believe that this common adventurer and novice vintner could. Well, was my witness. It is a Bacchus wine grape. Where did you even find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me, but why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bracchus vineyards than you, Master Bergland. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait. The shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. It couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible!
This vineyard has not been years before the calamity.
It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now that I realize it was never meant for me, it should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigeruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Isalif.
Thank you
for your kindness and your
generosity.
But do not permit me to lay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to
Captain
Weisket. Well, yes, I thank you. I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. There's only one perfection to taste, and that is the food that I make. Except when I oversalted by some reason, and I don't remember how. Which happened 2 days ago.
Exactly.
I don't know why, but it happened, and it rarely happens that I fail a dish these days. But somehow I kind of oversalted it, and I don't know how that happened. So. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So, what of the wine I ask you to bring? Is that 7 hells? A 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare it is. I have to admit it. I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Isalith. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. And considering the lengths you went through, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing and somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. And I received the Gobbo Sproutling, but before we continue, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 26 of Final Hanantasy 14. Well, Y'shtola is waiting patiently for me on the bench, and we shall talk to her in the next episode. You know where to find us. Unfortunately, YouTube seems to be broken, even though I can still see the stream. Is what it is. And the fox looks like she wants to say something.
No, no, but yes. Stay hydrated, guys, and pop by and ask us how
we do this.
Because it's worth it.
It's super worth it. It's actually not that expensive. It is cheaper than your average soft drink, and it's definitely cheaper than your most preferred high-end soft drinks from the brands that you probably know. Heard. Guys, you know where to find us. Interact with the video, leave a comment, something like that. Tell YouTube that you like this sort of stuff, and we'll see each other in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.